Hello students, welcome again. Today we are going to learn design of cylinder and cylinder head. So last time we had discussed about the IC engine component, function of that component. So as per the function, as per the working, we will decide the design of that particular component. So first component is design of cylinder and cylinder head. So as I told you, this is the cylinder and this is a cylinder head. So we have to design this part, but before that let's have a different types of cylinder. Okay, so here you can see the construction of cylinder liner. So advantage of cylinder liner, so here you can see these are the cylinder liner. Whatever you see inside, that is called the cylinder liner. Okay, so here you can see liner can be easily replaced after wear and tear. So because of liner, whenever it there are wear in the liner, then we can replace it. Okay, and again it's become a new. Okay, so liner can be easily replaced after wear and tear. So high grade wear and high heat resistance cast iron can be used as a liner, and the cheaper grade material can be used for the jacket. So here you can see this is a jacket and this is a liner. So for liner, particular liner, you can select as good as material. Okay, so it may be high weight, but for the water jacket you can choose any material. Any means different comfortable material. Okay, low grade, you can say cheaper grade material you can use for the jacket, but for the liner you have to choose a very good material. Okay, because liner is the most most effective part when there is a blast over there. Okay, so wear and tear is the maximum over there. Separate liner type construction can be care for the longitudinal thermal expansion. Okay, so it can care of longitudinal expansion. Now types of liner, if we talk about the types of liner, then first one is the wet liner and second one is the dry liner. So as per the name, wet and dry. So wet liner, the water jacket in the direct contact with the outer wall. It's a very simple thing. The water jacket is directly contact with the outer wall. So this is a water jacket. Okay, you can see here, and this is directly contact with the wall, means this is directly contact, so it is called the wet liner. And dry liner, you can see here there is a one layer in between this. Okay, so you can see this is a layer over here. Okay, and liner is different thing, water jacket it's a different thing. Okay, now because of this difference, here it is called the dry liner. Okay, so here first is wet liner and second is dry liner. So I hope you understand the difference between wet liner and dry liner. Now the water jacket is formed into the space between the liner and cylinder block in engine having the bore more than 125 mm. Usually wet type liner is used when the bore diameter is 125, or we can say more than 125, then wet type liner are used. And here for less than 125 mm, okay, the engine having a less than 125 mm diameter, then we can say dry liner types is used. Now advantage of wet liner, what is the advantage? Cylinder block are easily to manufacture. It's obvious that easy to manufacture. Cylinder block are relieved of longitudinal stress due to the thermal expansion of liner. Cooling are more effective due to the direct contact of jacket of water in the with the liner. So these are the advantage. And disadvantage, what? The replacement of liner is difficult. Okay, if there are some happen over here due to some high load, then it is very difficult to replace thing. Okay, there is a danger of jacket water leakage problem, means if there is a leakage problem here, then it is very dangerous for the whole engine. Okay, because it will mix the oil and distilled water what we are using for the cooling purpose, so it will mix together. Okay, oil and coolant. So this is the disadvantage of wet liner. Now let us see the advantage of dry liner. So replacement liner is very easy. Okay, here you can see this replacement is very easy. There is no danger of the water jacket leakage. यानी कि यहाँ पे water अगर कुछ भी हो जाता है problem तो नया liner डाल दो, बात खत्म. ठीक है. Now disadvantage of what? So difficult to manufacturing, so it's obvious that the cost is high, and second is heat dissipation is not very effective because here two layer there and here only direct contact with the coolant. So here some, not exactly, but some heat dissipation is low compared to wet liner. It doesn't mean that dry liner is not good. It is very good and almost dry liner use. Okay, so this is the advantage and disadvantage of dry liner and wet liner. Now let us see the material for cylinder liner. So what should be the property of this cylinder liner? As I told you, the property, the material, all the things are decided by the function of liner. Okay, by the function of cylinder and cylinder head. The liner material should be strong, hard, matlab heat resistant, should be provide a good bearing surface. Material used for the cylinder are grey cast iron, alloy cast iron, okay, containing the chromium and nickel, chromium, molybdenum, cast steel. Okay, so these are the different material that we can consider for the cylinder liner. Okay, so these are the things that we should take into consideration: cylinder liner, cylinder head. Okay, next time we will see in detail the stresses in cylinder liner. Then I think okay, so let's also see the stresses in cylinder liner. Then next time we will go for the design of cylinder and cylinder head. So let's see the stresses in a cylinder liner. So सबसे पहले होगा pressure stress. Pressure stress means due to high pressure gas, the high pressure gas, when the piston is here, if the piston is here, then okay, this is a piston, and when the air fuel mixture is here and when the spark is here, then due to high pressure, now you can understand the high pressure word used over here. Due to the high pressure gas, the stresses are induced in the cylinder liner are known as the pressure stresses. Then second is circumferential stresses. So around this kind of circumferential stress, tensile in nature and hence significance value. Longitudinal stress, longitudinal stress, this is the longitudinal stress in this direction, it is called the longitudinal stress. Then next is radial stress, is compressive in nature and is smaller. So almost circumferential stress and radial stress is there, it's almost same. Like now bending stress, the bending stress is due to the piston side thrust, because of high pressure here, the piston try to thrust outside. Okay, so here when the piston thrusts in a side wall, it may be chance of bending, so that's a bending stress, okay, on the cylinder wall. Now thermal stress due to high temperature, in a single in a 1 minute, around in a 1 second, if there is a normal and on an average speed is 8 times spark for the 1 second. Okay, so there are so much thermal stress is produced, so much heat is there, so thermal stresses we have to consider, okay, for the design of cylinder and cylinder liner. So these all are the resultant stress is the the resultant stress. Okay, so all these are the stresses consideration for the design of cylinder and cylinder liner, cylinder head. Okay, so today is enough, and next time we will see design of cylinder and cylinder head. So bye, take care yourself. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.